remind everybody that this meeting is being streamed live. To honor the traditions of anonymity, the camera will only be focused on the podium. If you choose to share, you may stand at the podium on camera or off to the side if you prefer to remain off camera. These little gray tape marks. Please remember to use only first names when introducing yourself. By participating in this meeting, you acknowledge that while we do our best to protect anonymity, we cannot control who may be watching the live stream. If you are not comfortable with this, we completely understand, and we encourage you to share in a way that feels safe to you. Thanks for your understanding and for respecting the traditions to keep our fellowship strong. My name is Jacob, and I'm still a recovering alcoholic. Alcoholics Anonymous is the fellowship of men and women who share their experience, strength, and hope with each other that they may solve their common problem and to help others to recover from alcoholism. The only requirement for membership is a desire to stop drinking. There are no dues or fees for AA membership. We are self-supporting through our own contributions. AA is not allied with any sect, denomination, politics, organization, or institution. Does not wish to engage in any controversy, neither endorses nor opposes any causes. Our primary purpose is to stay sober and to help other alcoholics achieve sobriety. All right, is there any newcomers? What's your name?
Benjamin.
Welcome, Ben.
Welcome, Benjamin.
Thank you.
Is there any other newcomers first time to this meeting? All right. Is there any announcements?
Sober.
Chris Hopper is speaking on the 28th.
Chris Hopper will be speaking on the 28th of this month. He will be sharing a story. So if you know anybody who would like to come, please invite them. We're going to try to get this place as full as we can. Okay. Is anybody opposed to vaping?
No.
If you have a cell phone and you're a leader, please silence it now. If you're not a leader and you have a cell phone and it goes off, there will be consequences. You'll go see Church of Ryan. Who you see here and what you hear here, let it stay here.
Here.
Please keep profanity to a minimum for our spiritual principles. The donation basket will be passed around to keep up with our 7 traditions, contributions, cover rent, utilities, and coffee. I have asked somebody to read how it works.
My name is Greg. I'm an alcoholic addict.
Hi, Greg.
Yeah, how it works is we keep out.
How it works.
Sorry, Greg.
Oh, you're good. All right. My name is Gregory Burkett. I'm an alcoholic addict. Chapter 5, how it works. Rarely have we seen a person fail who has thoroughly followed our path. Those who do not recover are people who cannot or will not completely give themselves to the simple program. Usually men and women who are constitutionally incapable of being honest with themselves. There are such unfortunates. They are not at fault. They seem to have been born that way. They are naturally incapable of grasping and developing a manner of living which demands rigorous honesty. Their chances are less than average. There are those, too, who suffer from grave emotional and mental disorders, but many of them do recover if they have the capacity to be honest. Our stories disclose in a general way what we used to be like, what happened, and what we are like now. If you have decided you want what we have and are willing to go to any length to get it, then you are ready to take certain steps. Some of these we balked. We thought we could find an easier and softer way, but we could not. With all earnestness at our command, we beg of you to be fearless and thorough from the very start. Some of us have tried to hold on to our old ideas, and the result was nil until we let go absolutely. Remember that we deal with alcohol, cunningly, baffling, and powerful. Without help, it is too much for us. But there is one who has all power. That one is God. May you find him now. Half measures have availed us nothing. We stood at the turning point. We asked his protection and care with complete abandon. Here are the steps we took, which are suggested in the program of recovery. 1, we admitted we are powerless over alcohol, that our lives have become unmanageable. 2, we came to believe that a power greater than ourselves could restore us to sanity. 3, made a decision to turn our will and our lives over to the care of God as we understood Him. Number 4, made a searching and fearless moral inventory of ourselves. Number 5, admitted to God, to ourselves, and to another human being the exact nature of our wrongs. Number 6, we are entirely ready to have God remove all these defects of character. Number 7, humbly ask Him to remove our shortcomings. Number 8, made a list of all persons we have harmed and became willing to make amends to them all. Number 9, made direct amends to such people wherever possible, except when to do so would injure them or others. Number 10, continued to take personal inventory, and when we are wrong, promptly admitted it. Number 11, sought through prayer and meditation to improve our conscious contact with God as we understood Him, praying only for knowledge of His will for us and the power to carry that out. Number 12, having had a spiritual awakening as a result of these steps, we tried to carry this message to alcoholics and to practice these principles in all our affairs. Many of us exclaim, "What an order! I can't go through with it." Do not be discouraged. No one among us has been able to maintain anything like perfect adherence to these principles. We are not saints. The point is that we are willing to grow along spiritual lines. The principles we have set down are guides to progress. We claim spiritual progress rather than spiritual perfection. Our description of the alcoholic, the chapter to the agnostics, and our personal adventures before and after make clear 3 pertinent ideas. A, that we are alcoholic and could not manage our own lives. B, that probably no human power could have relieved our alcoholism. C, that God could if we were to stop. Thank you.
Thanks, sir.
I'll ask somebody to read the 12 traditions.
Thanks, Brian, on that.
All right.
And these are the 12 traditions. Number 1, our common welfare should come first. First, recovery principle on AA unity. Number 2, for our group purposes, one ultimate authority. Loving God as He may express Himself in our group conduct. Our leaders of the trusted service, they do not govern. Number 3, the only requirement for AA membership is livestock living. Number 4, each group should be autonomous except for matters affecting other groups, or AA as a whole. Number 5, each group has the one primary purpose, carries its message to the alcoholic who still suffers. Number 6, an AA group I'd never endorse financial in the AA name to any related facility or outside enterprises, less problems of money, property, prestige, burden from our primary purpose. Number 7, every AA group ought to be fully self-supporting, declining outside contributions. Number 8, Alcoholics Anonymous should remain forever non-professional, but our service centers may employ special workers. Number 9, AA as such ought never be organized, but they may create service boards or committees directly responsible to those they serve. Number 10, Alcoholics Anonymous has no opinion on outside issues. Its the AA name ought never be harmed in public conscience. Number 11, our public relations policy is based on attraction rather than promotion. We need always maintain personal anonymity at the level of press, radio, and business. Number 12, anonymity is the spiritual foundation of all our traditions, reminding us of the principles
For personality. Thank you, Brian.
Do the 12 steps, right?
Yeah, that's without words.
Okay. My name is Jacob, and I'm still a recovering alcoholic.
Jacob.
I'm bringing the topic tonight. If you have your book, you can turn to page 89. It's working with others. We're going to do the first page. All right. Practical experience shows that nothing will so much insert immunity from drinking as intensive work with other alcoholics. It works when other activities fail. This is our 12th suggestion. Carry this message to other alcoholics. You can help when no one else can. You can secure their confidence when others fail. Remember, they are very ill. Life will take on a whole new meaning. To watch people recover, to see them help others, to watch loneliness vanish, to see a fellowship grow up about you, to have a host of friends. This is an experience you must not miss. We know you will not want to miss it. Frequent contact with newcomers and with each other is a bright spot in our lives. Perhaps you are not acquainted with any drinkers who want to recover. You can easily find some by asking a few doctors, ministers, priests, or hospitals. They will be only too glad to assist you. Don't start out as an evangelist or reformer. Unfortunately, a lot of prejudice exists. You will be handicapped if you arouse them. Ministers and doctors are competent and can learn much, and you can learn. Well, hold on. Ministers and doctors are competent, and you can learn much from them if you wish. But it happens that because of our own drinking experience, you can be uniquely useful to other alcoholics. So cooperate, never criticize. To be helpful is our only aim. My name is Jacob, and I'm a recovering alcoholic. I have a sobriety date of 12/17/24. The reason I picked this topic is because, I think it's really important that we don't keep what we have to ourselves, but that we give it away freely. Because for me at least, I know when I'm being selfish, and all I do is care about myself, that puts me back in that cycle of relapse. Because I don't go out and try to find somebody to help. It puts me in that state of loneliness. So I found that by being of service and helping others, it takes my mind off of being in my mind, if that makes any sense. The more I stay busy with service work and helping others in the community, the less time I have to be selfish and to be selfless. So I think it's very important that I help others, because if it wasn't for the Hopper House and their help and them wanting to help me, I wouldn't get the opportunity to help others, and that's all I got. We'll start with cricket and go around the back and then circle around the road.
Alcoholic, substance abuse, anything, any kind of alcohol, drugs, anything. I did for several years, but I came clean, and a lot of y'all go be surprised when I did come clean. I come clean in 1983. One of the main things I made a promise to my mom. I would never do drugs again. Never do alcohol again. A couple years later, in prison, my mom passed away, and I just been making amends several years. I still got a lot of defects, but I'm working on it. I'm getting better every day. Work the program. Thank Chris, Brandy, Brian, church, all the leaders here for helping each and every one of us. Make your mind up. Main idea, open your mind up, open your heart up, let it out. Because if you dwell on the past, it do more harm than good. So just be honest with yourself, open up, and book the program. It's a good program. I can't thank enough for the Hopper House. I've been a lot of in and out of prison, did a lot of programs, but what helped me most, my sister invited me, found the Hopper House for me. I came here and I can't ask for much better and get you the higher power, honor, and glory. Praise God.
Thank you, John. What's up, y'all? I'm Ryan. I'm an addict, or alcoholic, I'm sorry. I've been in recovery since 8/14 of 2020.
Hey,
You know, I say that I've been in recovery since that long rather than, saying that I'm recovered, even though it does say in this book, and it's true, that we can say that we are recovered once we reach a certain point after we've cleared out the wreckage of our past. We've started to work on our character defects. We've given away our shortcomings, and we've started to develop ourselves to help people, and we're carrying ourselves to be able to help carry other people to do the same thing. We get to a point to where, we don't have those problems that we had anymore, but we do have problems. So you have new types of problems. But, in that being recovered, if we're really truly working the program, we're still in recovery because that 12th step, just like this is talking about right here, working with others, whenever we're truly recovered, we are recovered by getting to the point to where we are working on recovering other people. That's why I personally say that I am still in recovery. I've been in recovery since that date because I've been looking to the point to where I can find ways to help other people. I think that's really what this is kind of pointing towards here. That's all I got.
Hello, everybody. My name's Ben. I'm a recovering addict. I'm a little new to the AA program, but what I do have the knowledge on, or a little bit of knowledge on, is the Bible and our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. And I believe
Keep listening.
Glad you're here, Dalton.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Val. I'm an addict. It's kind of weird for me being in a new city, around new people who I know nothing about. But the best thing about being here is that the monster that was in me, I didn't have to bring with me. And coming into this community, I've been pretty much welcomed, received graciously, you know what I'm saying? And with this session, I had but I just come to say, I ain't here to make friends. I'm here to work on me. People with PhDs and doctorates or whatever, they label me as being bipolar. I mean, I have depression, I get happy, I get sad, just like they do. But I got be labeled as being bipolar. But I feel like with the doctor feel to realize I'm not bipolar, I'm an addict. That's what I come here to work on, that addict in me. Thank y'all.
Thanks again, brother.
My name's Greg, I'm alcoholic addict. Just listening, thank you.
Like,
Yeah, Greg.
I'm Alex, I'm a member of the community, and I will respectfully pass tonight.
Glad you're here, Alex.
Robert covered that.
Robert.
Sober date December 31st, 2024. Helping others. Man, I guess when I was younger, I was always gung ho about getting out, like sports, after school activities, fundraisers, stuff like that. But I'm gonna use my car wreck as an example because that's when my life took a major turn. And after that, I kind of lost the courage to get out and in public. But after I got out of hospital, I always had alcohol there to help me get through my days. And when I got drunk enough or buzzed enough, I could actually get out and be in public. But being at the Hopper House, it's kind of having to get up here and speak and being around people every day and not having the alcohol. It's slowly teaching me, just get out and do it. I'm kind of getting that courage back to be myself again, to be somebody new, really. And I have a Hopper House to thank for that, and all you fellas. And I'm just going to keep growing and striving to be better and prepare myself for whenever I get out there and have to be alone. That's one thing I fear is, being alone, not being able to have somebody watch my back. But that's one of my main goals, in the next 5 years, I want to be at HHCC. I want to help people. And that's what this whole program is about. And that's who I'm going to grow to be. I will succeed. And I will accomplish it. That's all I got.
My name's Dustin. I'm an addict. Alcoholic. My date's 12/31/24. I'm still listening to that.
Glad you're here, brother.
I'm Howard. I'm a recovering alcoholic.
Howard.
Howard, 12/10/24. I had 7 years sober. But when I moved here, I got in with the wrong crowd. Didn't get in with the church. Wasn't working on. I was working on me. And I lost my higher power. Being here brought that back. Since I've been here, I've had nothing but good things happen. And that's all I got.
Glad you're here.
For the sake of time, let's keep all the applause until the end. Thank you.
Thank you, Jake.
I'm Tommy, 2/13/25. I'm just here and listening tonight. Thank you.
Keep listening, Tom.
I'm Austin, addict, and I'm a special needs.
Glad you're here, Austin.
Thank you.
I'm Craig, recovering alcoholic,
Hello, Craig.
1/24. Helping, learning to help other people, is a great thing. Since I've been here at the Hopper House, I've learned a lot. Just listening mainly, and working the 12 steps the best I can. We got a new job, and it's keeping me pretty tired. But don't Sundays, I like to get, I talk to all my family, tell them what I've learned, what I'm doing and all that. Everybody appreciates that. I'm gonna keep going, take it day by day and help people when I can. Yeah.
Thank you, Trey. Glad you're here, brother.
My name is Brian, and I am definitely an alcoholic. I've got a God-given clean date of February 23rd, 2022. And I hope one day I know I'll be grateful enough for that. I am now learning about service work. I've always been a very selfish person, as most of us have been. But a couple of weeks ago, I did an AA group. I did Shannon behavioral, and I fell in love with service work. I just want more of it. Because now I see what service work, how it helps me. When I left Shannon Behavioral, I was on cloud nine. I felt like $1 million. You know what I mean? No high, no drunk, no nothing could touch the feeling that I felt inside. And I'm blessed to be living around recovering addicts, working around recovering addicts, and I am more than blessed. And what's really funny about it is it didn't all start falling into place until after I started doing service work, after I started helping people. That's when it all started falling into place. And in here too, it made that 18-inch journey from my head to my heart. And I can't thank y'all enough, man. I love you guys.
Thank you. Glad you're here, brother.
Hello, my name is Taylor, and I'm a recovering alcoholic. Helping others, one of the most crucial parts of our recovery, I believe. And for me at least, it's one of the best feelings that you can get out of this recovery is to get out of self and help others. It's really been a life changer and a blessing, and that's all I got. Thank you.
Glad you're here, Taylor. Thank you, brother.
My name's Stephen Hector. I'm a recovering alcoholic. Got about 40 days now. And I'm sure glad to be here.
Glad you're here. Glad you're here, Hector.
My name is Chad. I'm a recovering alcoholic, and my clean date is 10/10/24. Working with others, man. The longest time in my addiction, I thought I could do it on my own. I didn't think I needed the fellowship and the foundation and 12 steps and all that. But man, praying about it after I got my PI, sitting in the jail cell, God revealed to me that I needed to come to a place like this, and I had my chance. Like church knows about it. And I had my chance to come here a long time ago, and I turned it down after I got out of the journey program. I'm just very grateful that I came here, and I love each and every one of you guys, man. And working with others, man, I can see how that's already affected me. Just being part of the fellowship, man. I remember when I first got here, I think it was my second day. Ryan had me out there running that weed eater, man, fresh out of jail. And I was just like, man, this feels good running this weed eater, doing something like that. And just, and now that I'm working, it's like, wow. But, a job's not everything. Service work is very important. Coming in, just setting up the chairs, I'm enjoying that. And eventually I can't wait to get to the spot. I'm fixing to do my 5th step. I can't wait to get to the spot where I can start sponsoring people and doing the deal, man, and being a leader. But I was telling my mom yesterday, I said, well, Mama, I think God's really got a calling for me. She said, well, he has, Chad. And she said, you were out there on the streets suffering for all them years, and you thought you could do it alone. And now you realize that you have the fellowship, and a good orderly direction. And You know, a lot of people say group of drunks is the way to do it, but man, now my higher power is more to me than that, man. My higher power is Jesus Christ. You know, when I accepted him into my life during that jail cell, man, amen. You know, I just, it changed me. It changed me. And I knew I needed a place like this. I was looking for some kind of Christ-centered place to come to. And I thank God for letting me in the doors and I appreciate it. That's all I have.
My name's Michael. I'm a recovering alcoholic addict. Also mentioned as a perfect example of the possible payout of being a sponsor and seeing work his steps and wanting. The willingness, man, takes us so far into our recovery. And once you work it and keep going in the order as the instructions tell us to do, you achieve so much, man. It feels so good inside, and it's very rewarding. And man, this place is set up so that each and every one of us so easily get it. We just have to want. And I hope that every one of us can achieve that.
Thank you, Mike.
Thank you, Michael.
Hi, I'm Chris. I'm a recovering addict alcoholic. It says it here, abundance of friends. In my addiction, I had a whole bunch of people that were around me that said they were my friends, who wanted to help. But every time they helped, they just wanted something. I'm here at the Hopper House, and I'm surrounded by a bunch of people that are actually my friends. And when they want to help, it's not because they want something; it's because they want to help. It feels great. It feels really good. I like to help also. And y'all need something, let me know. I will help. That's about all I got.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Chris.
My name's Paul. I'm a member of this community. Helping others. I'm not gonna lie. When I first got here, I was on edge about the program. I know a lot of people saw that. I was being hard-headed. They didn't want to listen. And it came down to a point where I got hit with a wake-up call. And the way I was going back to prison. And I was like, nah, I don't want to ever end up back there. So I started making that effort to, even though I hadn't finished my steps at the time, I started helping where I could. Whether it was as simple as helping set up, doing the trips, talking to somebody when somebody needed to talk, and just being of service. Going through the steps, it really helped me realizing that there's something else outside of just addiction and alcohol. Like this past week, I was struggling mentally and a little bit physically, but a lot of people, I'm not going to lie, a lot of people really put the 12th step into how they were making sure I was okay. Because I wasn't, as being of service, which is what it's asking us to do in the 12th step, is to work with others. Doesn't just have to be in alcohol addiction, just as simple as, hey, how are you doing today? You don't look like you're doing too good. Talk to me. That's being of service and helping. Thank everybody here. I thank the Hop House.
Thank you, Paul.
Thank you, Paul.
Glad you're here, brother.
Thanks, Paul.
Hi, I'm Reno. Recovering addict and alcoholic. Man, I had a lot to say till I got up here. I don't know who's watching, but I know God works in mysterious ways. Hopefully the right people are watching. Man, I come from a background of, honestly, my mom and my grandma and my aunt, they're really good people, man, and they raised me to be better than who I turned out to be. But I was, I grew up without my father. Long story short, my stepdad my father's an addict, my mom was an addict. Before she had me, my stepdad was very abusive. He was an addict back in the day. We have a better relationship now. I was sexually abused as a child, and in return, as a child, I sexually abused my brothers. I was separated from my mom until I was about 13, from the age of 7 to about 13. But I grew up looking up to the streets, man, as a father figure, as a big brother, I didn't know, you know what I'm saying? And I got into drugs at an early age. I was 12 years old when I had my first joint, my first K2 joint at that. I was 14 when I got into cocaine. I never really liked it, but I did all these drugs throughout my life. I got hooked on meth at 16, and I went to prison when I was 17. Got out when I was 23.
Can we try to stay on topic, brother?
Yeah, the topic is helping each other, right? Helping other people. And honestly, like someone else said, I've been friends with people who weren't friends with me for a long time. And it did nothing but hurt me. I ended up getting involved with people I wish I'd never even met or cared about. But at the same time, I'm grateful because everything I ever went through, especially in the past 4 years, has brought me to my knees and literally cried out to God and found God, and God led me to this place. And I'm grateful for all my brothers here, and even the ones that feel like they can't talk because they've been, shunned out by society for whatever reason, or maybe even shunned out by themselves, or maybe both. Honestly, this program works, and God is amazing. And I have a job now. I have a room to myself. I'm loving life. You know what I mean? And it's really hard to talk sometimes. I get it. I get a lot of anxiety too. But I am super grateful to be here, and I'm hoping that maybe somebody out there will see this and know that there's hope for you. And if you're interested, reach out and come join the brotherhood, man.
Glad you're here, Reno.
Thank you, Reno.
Hi, I'm Shannon, I'm a recovering addict, clean date 11/18/24, and I'm just listening.
Hi, Jen. Brother. Glad you're here.
I'm Jason, I'm a recovering drug addict. My clean date is 8/24/24. This is a God-based program, so I would like to share something I learned about God in the Bible.
My name's Ty. I'm an alcoholic.
Hello, Ty.
What up, Ty? Hi, guys. How you guys doing? Wow, man. Working with others and helping others. If you want me to be honest, I don't know if I've ever really helped anybody in this community, you know? I don't know how I can, you know? But, because I don't know what kind of help each and every single individual alcoholic needs, you know? But what I can do is try, you know? And that's what I do, you know? Whenever I can, you know? At least try to make you smile, laugh, just make your day a little bit better in hopes that you make mine a little bit better. And help is one of the top 10 things that most, let's say top 5. Most things I'm really grateful for because without help, there wouldn't be hospitals to treat you whenever you're sick, you know. There wouldn't be places like this to help you, you know. Without help, Chris Hopper wouldn't have been who Chris Hopper is, you know. And there was places like this that got him there, you know. I mean, without help, a lot of people in this world wouldn't have what they have. I'm talking about from loans to all kinds of stuff, bro. The world revolves around people helping people, you know. You can't live in this world without another person, you know. You go to the grocery store and you buy some food, who packaged that food, you know what I mean? Who built those cars? Who made that shirt? You know what I mean? Who built this? Who made the parts to build it? You know, who chopped that tree down? You know, who took that gas out the ground? You know, you didn't do none of that shit, and you're not damn sure pretty bad. You don't know how to obtain everything that you use on a daily basis. Let me see you go and make some toothpaste, and then you know what I'm saying? So you can't live that little bracelet, that little necklace, that little chain, that Bible you read. Somebody wrote that down. Somebody published that, bro. Like, without help, the world won't be where it is today. My name's Ty.
My name is Bobby, and I'm an alcoholic.
What up, Bobby?
Clean date, 10/17 of 24. Helping others. When I first got here, I didn't even know how to help myself. Since I've been here, when I first got in the Howe building, I was there for like a couple of days. And anybody that walked in, I wanted to help them. I wanted to help them because I knew that was the right thing to do. I knew that this place was calling on me. And I mean, I love to help people. I mean, who doesn't? You know what I mean? I'm the type of person I don't see you got a shirt, I'm finna give you the clothes off, you know what I mean? I'm finna help you. You don't got a pair of shoes? Hey, here you go. I always been that person, even in my addiction. I help you come up. I help you do whatever. But I realized that those were the wrong things to do. And now to help people, I want to help people do these 12 steps. I'm learning how to read. So, I mean, I have a little thing on my phone. I sit down and I help people with the steps like that. You know what I mean? I'm learning as I go. And I feel like if you really work those steps, man, this place really works. And learn to help the next person that comes in because, I mean, they really need it. Just like us. I mean, I've seen a lot of people leave and come back because they know this program works. and they know that we're willing to help them again. And they know Chris and Brandon will help us over and over and over. And that's what I got.
Thank you,
My name's Calvin, I'm an alcoholic.
Hey, Cal.
And, what's cool about everybody having different backgrounds and having different personalities that you'll attract different sponsees, like somebody somebody more like you would want you as their sponsor, you know what I mean? So there's always gonna be help for anyone that comes through these doors, I'm back in the community and I'm grateful for that help, without help, I wouldn't be sober today, you know what I mean? And it's only my second day, but I'm grateful for help. That's all I got.
Glad you're here, Calvin.
Thank you, Cal.
Thanks, Cal.
My name's Juan, my recurring date, 2825.
Yes, glad you're here, Juan. My name's Chris, I'm an alcoholic. I'm just listening.
Hello, Brandon.
My name's Bradley, I'm an alcoholic. I've been sober all day today, and that has a lot to do with God and little to do with Bradley.
Amen.
Man, I just know, don't start out as an evangelist or a reformer. So, it's about oh man, I don't even know where to start. If I don't know how to help somebody, all I got to do is work these steps, work this book, live these principles, and just that alone is going to help somebody. Somewhere along the line, if you just work these steps, first I work through them, and then I start living them, start walking by these principles. And if you do that, you can't have no way but not to help somebody. It's gonna touch somebody some way. Maybe not directly, you might not even know it, but somebody somewhere is gonna remember something about you. If you're living by these principles, walking these steps out. I just know, man, without this program, this program of AA and programs like it, and the members of these programs that have poured their all into it, helping me over and over and over again when really, man, honestly, I don't deserve it. But they like it says, man, there's no better joy than to see what you shared help somebody. That's the best feeling in the world, because selfishness and self-centered is the root of all my troubles. So how do I get out of that? Well, I quit thinking about myself less. Start thinking about other people. How can I help the next man? What can I pack into the stream of life instead of what can I take out? Because man, that's how this thing works. That's the only way this thing works. If we help the next man, and then the next man helps the next man, the next man helps the next man, that's how it goes. We can. I cannot do this thing by myself. I just can't. I have to have my higher power of my understanding. What starts off as, for me, good orderly direction, right? Because I can understand good orderly direction. That's pretty simple to follow. It's directions that are good and orderly. And for me, for a person like me, I need those things. So man, yeah, man, I just have to get out and do whatever I can, be of service where I can. It tells me that when any alcoholic reaches out, that it is my responsibility to be there and help them. And then if I can't help them directly, I can direct them to somebody else that can. That's the beauty of it. We're just all different walks of life, but we're all the same. So yeah, man, I just have to get out of self, help others, and do the best I can, and God takes care of the rest. Life is a lot easier when I'm thinking about other people than just myself. Because like it was already said, it gets me out of my head. I can't fix the junk in my head with the junk in my head. So I have to get out of that and help just be of service, man, whenever, wherever you can. And if you're not sure how to be of service, just work these steps and then live by these principles. That in itself is service. Thank you for letting me hear that you're here.
Hey, Brad. Brother. I'm Church 10/14/2020. Church, and I am a member of AA. Brother, I apologize, man. We gotta get you steps too. There's something up here above you. That way you can see above this. See the top of my head. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the camera on the top of your hat. It's all good. Somebody asked me. Well, actually, we talk about it all the time. But Ryan asked a while back in how build, like, what's your 2 favorite steps? Mine, 5 and 12. And 5 is because, man, sharing is what saved my life. Learning to share, hearing other people share. That's what saved my life. I get that it's uncomfortable at times. If you learn to do it, I'm telling you guys, it's what will help you. Get out of your comfort zone, whatever. I get this right here, probably have a few other people on edge tonight. That's cool, man. Sit in your chair and share. You didn't have to come up here, or you didn't have to, whatever, sit in your chair. You don't even, if you don't want to share on this topic at that moment, just share something other than, I just want to listen. I get it. It's rough. But the other part, man, service work and all that, man, constantly working with others. That's what helps keep me stay sober, man. Doing what I do. Sometimes the routine may get a little old or something, whatever. Change it up a little bit. Do something different for a while. Me and Ryan were both getting ready to, like that's what we was talking about today. It was getting ready to try something different, and I was like, man, it's gonna be weird. It's kind of exciting, but at the same time, oh man, we've been doing the same thing for a year now. But yeah, man, it's working the program, man. It's don't get me wrong, I love where I'm at. I love the Opera House. I get it. But the program, don't get me wrong, this place saves a lot of lives. But I feel like sometimes people get too stuck on putting this place on a pedestal. And you lose focus on what you're doing here. You should be here for. Don't get me wrong. The Hoppers are amazing people.
Oh,
the Hoppers. But think about what they're doing. You know what I mean? Focus on doing that yourself. Getting yourself straight, helping them do what they're doing. But I'm Church. That's all I got. Thank you.
Thank you.
My name's Jacob, and I'm let's see here. We're gonna do the chips, and then we're gonna do the promises and closing the usual manner. Bradley, Vice Bradley, to do the chips.
My name is Bradley. I'm an alcoholic. I've been sober all day today, and that has a lot to do with God and a little to do with Bradley. Okay, here at the Hopper House AA meeting, we pass out these colorful chips for links of sobriety. Is there anybody that would like this 24-hour chip to try away for 24 hours? Something to hold on to. Right here. Come on up, brother. Tell us your name.
My name is Benjamin or Ben.
Right on. And what are you going to do with it? I'm coming back, brother. I'm Okay, next we move to 1 month. 1 month of sobriety. Somebody somewhere. 2 months. 2 months of sobriety.
Somebody somewhere.
Somebody somewhere. 3 months is green. You should have a little green in your pocket by now. Somebody somewhere. When we go to 4 months, you're in yellow, you're in the right place. 4 months, somebody somewhere. Then we go to 5 months. 5 months, somebody somewhere. Then we go to 6 months, blue skies ahead, not blue lights behind. 6 months. Somebody somewhere. 7 and 8 are appreciate. Then what you got, brother?
7.
7 months.
For 7 and 8, you just get a appreciate. Got your hair and a hand clap. There ain't no shit for that one. Got you here, Jason. Got you here, brother. We go to 9 months. 9 months. 10 and 11, appreciate you. Years or multiple of go on the board. And it's celebrated the third Friday of every month. We would go back to the 24-hour chip. Those are on order. So, glad y'all are here. If you're sober today, give yourself and your higher power a round of applause.
All right, I got somebody to read the promises.
My name's Chris, I'm an alcoholic.
Well, Chris.
Promises. If we are painstaking about this phase of our development, we will be amazed before we are halfway through. We are going to know a new freedom and a new happiness. We will not regret the past nor wish to shut the door on it. We will comprehend the word serenity and we will know peace. No matter how far down the scale we have gone, we will see how our experience had benefited others. That feeling of uselessness and self-pity will disappear. We will lose interest in self things and gain interest in our fellows. Self-seeking will slip away. Our whole attitude and outlook upon life will change. Fear of people and of economic insecurity will leave us. We will intuitively know how to handle situations which used to baffle us. We will suddenly realize that God is doing for us what we cannot do for ourselves. Are these extravagant promises?
We think not.
They are being fulfilled among us, sometimes quickly, sometimes slowly. They will always materialize if we work them.